Want to touch on this Manchin statement. Some of those, we know that he represents West Virginia, which is a historically red state. So is this just pandering to some of his constituents, or do you think he's really concerned here?
I don't think it's pandering. I think Senator Manchin is probably 77 at this point. He's not in the business of pandering. I think he's looking for some kind of agreement or negotiated settlement. I guess the only reaction to the last interview is that Kevin McCarthy doesn't know my kids, Kelly. I mean, they would run that thing right to the moon. So we did something in 1990 that we should be doing today, and that is the pay-as-you-go legislation. And so just to take people back 30 years ago, George Herbert Walker Bush put in place guardrails. If you wanted more social spending, well, then you had to find ways to raise taxes. And if you wanted a tax cut, well, then you had to find things to cut inside the budget. That worked very well for a decade, and it led to a budget surplus at the end of 2000. We had a $240 billion surplus. And so I think there's a room for compromise there. It's probably not what Speaker McCarthy wants, but there's something in the middle that we could get done. We did it 30 years ago, and it would put us on track for lower deficit spending, which would strengthen the economy and strengthen the dollar.
So you mentioned your children there, and you know, this is such an important issue because we're talking about the strength of the dollar ultimately, trying to avoid a default. What are the implications of this? We hear this so often. This happens a lot. Republicans, Democrats going back and forth, trying to figure this out, whether or not they're going to raise the debt ceiling, and also, you know, possibly looming government shutdowns. But what is the impact on the American worker? People who are looking at this and going, we elected these folks to get a job done, and it seems like they're not able to do it.
Listen, I mean, the approval ratings are very low. I mean, President Biden's approval rating is in the low 40s. The Congress, I mean, I think the dictator from North Korea and the Congress is like tied with the American people in terms of the approval rating. So, no, people are very, very unhappy. The deficit jargon and the debate is really just posturing by both sides, creating antagonism to try to gin up the more radical ends of their bases. You know, they have figured out if they do this, they can stay perpetually in power. And so they're more focused on that, frankly, than they are serving the American people. So I appreciate what Senator Manchin is doing. I don't think you get to the 10-year spending deal that Speaker McCarthy wants, but there is compromise in there. And as I said earlier, we've done this before. And here's the thing I would say to the American people. We need a 10, 15-year plan for deficit reduction. We can't go the way we're going right now. It's unsustainable, and it'll be very, very hurtful to our children and middle and lower middle income families. They'll get wiped out because what ends up happening is we start monetizing the debt and we just print more dollars, and then the value of each dollar goes down, and people that don't have assets, they get crushed. And so this is something we've got to be very careful about.
We do. It's a serious topic. Anthony Scaramucci, thank you for joining us this morning.
Nice to be here. Good morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.